And convinced me to get a gun. Stephen, New Jersey. Well, that's just wonderful. Oh, good for you.
Good.
Good for you.
Don't want. I like our new Attorney General.
Yeah.
Saying that in order to keep the crime from running rampant in Mexico.
Yeah.
That we're going to completely, throw away the Second Amendment and ban certain weapons here. That's wonderful.
Is this the best of?
Legal weapons.
Is this the best of?
No, because now this stupid fucking Attorney General
not banning Mexicans
is using not banning Mexicans. First of all,
you're banning guns but not Mexicans.
Right. First of all, do you honestly think? Do you honestly think that
I do?
People are going to gun stores buying what is called an assault weapon, which is just a fucking joke of a name to scare people. It's a gun that looks cool, but it's like any other hunting rifle, semi-automatic. Mm-hmm. It's not a machine gun. Mm-hmm. Do you really think the Mexicans are importing the expensive fucking guns from the United States, or perhaps shit from South America and wherever else they could afford to buy?
No, I think they're buying them from
guns?
some guy in Texas.
Do you really think they are?
Absolutely, because that's where Mexicans live, in Texas.
Mm-hmm. Bullshit. They're buying some cheap shit guns. They're buying some good American-made fucking guns that cost $2,000 a clip.
You bought a $2,000 gun?
Of course I did. Why wouldn't I?
What's the most expensive gun you have?
$2,000. No, probably the Desert Eagle was about $2,700.
A Desert Eagle, great gun. We talked about it before, but I enjoy that gun.
50 caliber.
You've shot a Desert Eagle, Patrice?
No, I enjoy it. I only
you
seen
just
it
enjoy
on movies.
looking at it?
Yeah, I've never shot a gun before.
You're like me.
It's fantastic.
Movie guns look cool, but I don't know how to shoot them.
They use that in a lot of movies. That kind
and how do you supposed to shoot a Desert Eagle? You got to hold it straight.
Yeah, you got to hold it straight. You can't limp wrist it. You can't,
one hand.
Fly that thing.
You
one
can't do
hand.
You can't do it like gangster style.
Nah, you can't.
Where you hold it to the style and go like this, and your hand go like that.
Nah,
That'll
you got to
tear
hold
your
pretty
hand off.
straight. You can't even flip your elbows up. You got kind of back with your shoulders. That's a gun jam.
It's your headphones.
Oh, you got your headphones?
Yeah, there's something wrong with that headphone jack. There's a lot of people saying they can't hear when they are in that spot.
Got to fix it for Patricky.
And I got to give you the other side of the argument today because there was and please, sarcasm in my voice because people don't understand sometimes. 4 shootings in 24 hours in East New York now. You get some of these guns off the street. Are we going to have 4 shootings in 24 hours in East New York?
No. You know what? Because I love that. Because in East New York, every time I go to the gun store in East New York and legally buy guns in East New York and then walk out of the shop, I usually end up in some kind of a shooting. Do you honestly do you think that is legal, handguns?
Yes.
So legislate against the legal gun owner.
Look, we disagree on a bunch of things, but I got to tell you something, my friend. You turned me around on this gun argument.
I love guns.
You really did turn me around. I was one of those rah-rah, let's get some of these guns off the street type of guy, and then I was educated by you on some of this stuff. I think you're still
hundreds.
Like I still think you're obsessed with guns and all that.
No,
but
it's like any other hobby. I enjoy them.
But
there are
but the
hundreds
bad guys
of
are going to get the guns.
There are hundreds of gun control laws already. And what are they doing? They don't work with crime.
Attaboy, Patrice.
I enjoy collecting guns. Why can't someone collect? People collect fucking thimbles.
Well, why don't
Jerry Seinfeld collects cars.
Don't collect the bullets.
But I need the bullets to shoot through the gun. That's like Jerry Seinfeld buying cars and no gas. He likes driving his cars.
Fuck it. He doesn't just...
He likes Colin Quinn pushing his cars down the street.
He doesn't strap a car to himself when he walks around the house, you fucking kook.
Well, only sometimes. When I'm down in the theater now because there's no exit. There's just one door. Mm-hmm. If I get a home invasion, they walk in there.
That's true.
Oh, you and this home invasion. Would you please?
What? It happened? Oh, never happens.
Just put
Look up home invasion and Long Island.
Just put gates on your windows like I did.
Oh, that's good. It'll look like fucking South Central.
Oh, man.
Every house in South Central looks like a fucking jail.
I put I Am Legend gates on my shit.
I Am Legend.
Amp, can I ask you a question about this home invasion thing?
Oh, yeah.
How are they going to invade your home when the lights never go out?
There's
There's always movement and action in your house. How the fuck are they going to home invade
just
your
has
house?
a silhouette of a man that just goes on a track.
It's on a track to make it look like someone's just pacing at night the whole time. Home invaders don't care.
Do you have a lot of motion sensors in your house?
No. I got an alarm system. You know,
ADT?
if that door opens up, that alarm's going to fucking go off.
Really?
And shit like that, yeah.
So why do you need guns also?
Because I don't have the alarm set all the time. Sometimes when I have guests coming over, like last night there was a poker game at the house. Talked about it on the air.
Hence the poker
things like
flow.
that. Do you think I want somebody thinking, hey, there's a poker game going on at Anthony's? You know, I might be able to score a little bit of cash if me and my buddies kick open the door and fucking, you know, raid Anthony's poker game and grab his cash. They don't know what my buy-in is.
But they know the listeners. What are they going to get, $40?
Yeah, exactly. True.
Oh.
If they so if that ever happened, I'm packing what they call heat, and you know
Stop,
I'm TCB as they say. TCB.
You want to
Take
shoot
care of
somebody
business.
by mistake, man.
No, I'm very safe. I'm a very safe gun owner. I'm very responsible with my guns.
Yeah.
Always
case?
know if they're what.
Do you have a
yeah, they're all
say
locked
hello
away.
to my little friend gun?
I have a very close one. I don't have a grenade launcher, but I do have.
You have one
I have two of those.
That if your sister
bipods on them.
tries to come and fuck you, and then a Mexican shoots her in the back.
Yeah.
And then you go to try to get that gun, and then you look at her and talk to her for a minute.
I talk to her for a little while, give her a kiss, tell her to stay there.
Give her a little
Don't
kiss.
move. Don't move. You know, scanners.
So you have a, what's your say hello to my little friend gun?
That would be my AR-15. It's got the bipod on it. It's got a laser sight, flashlight, front grip attachment. Yes, it's very good for close quarters, like in the house. But
When
I'd
50
rather...
was on, did you have a gun discussion with him?
No, I would have liked to, but there was so much other stuff. That guy is a businessman. That man knows his business.
You should have talked about them guns, man.
I would have,
See
but
what
the man shot 9 times. Probably doesn't want to discuss guns.
AR-15. He's rapped. I've heard AR-15s in a
Yeah.
big rap gun.
AK-47s though is like the gun of the homeboy.
Rap. That's
Yeah,
old school.
Yeah.
That's 80s, mid 80s.
Yeah.
Cool
rap
Mo
gun.
D had a fucking AK-47.
Cool Mo D.
Fucking the educated rapper.
And I hate when anyone talks Glock to me. Glocks are homie
Passe.
guns, man. They're just homie guns.
They passe.
Yeah, they're so passe. It's just
AR-15 is in a very recent rap.
Yeah.
I gotta find out which
people
one
like
it is.
the AR-15s. Nice 30-round clip, pre-ban.
How
Not
about
allowed
like
to
a
have
nice snub-nosed 38 with a grip?
I don't like what they call a wheel gun. I don't like the revolvers.
Well,
I like
excuse
automatics.
me, motherfucker.
I like automatics. They're fun. Boom, 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 boom.
You're very
Yeah,
you
I
know,
like that shit.
you're very classy about your pistols.
I really am. I like that. I have a little drawer that I open up and I accessorize.
You got any of those little,
depending on what I'm wearing.
that like a hand, the hidden one that comes through your fingers, and you can.
No, nothing like that. The smallest one I have is a Walther PPK, the James Bond 380. That's a nice one. Little silver gun.
Damn.
Then I got the 1911 45. My night table gun is a SIG 45 with a laser sight on it. That's the gun that stays on my night table at night.
Wow.
So that way,
Loaded?
if there's any shenanigans, fucking A loaded. What are you
What
going
if
to
you
do?
have a dream and just shoot yourself in the foot?
That's why I can't be a gun owner.
What am I going to have
I
a
would do
dream and
something
pick up a gun?
stupid.
I don't even fucking... I'm just...
Yeah, what if you mistake it for your Alka-Seltzer?
Take an Alka-Seltzer?
Yeah.
How do you fucking mistake a gun for Alka-Seltzer?
You go plop, plop, and by the time you hit fizz, your skull was all over the ceiling.
He makes a mistake and blows his follicles out. And you have to start all over.
It's a fun hobby. I like target shooting. It's a lot of fun.
You're not. This is not a hobby, though, man. You're a
Yeah.
fucking-
Do a jigsaw puzzle.
It takes care of two things. It's a hobby, and it's protection, and it's my goddamn right as an American to own them, and no one can tell me different. That's how I feel about it. Second Amendment. There's speech, and then they thought that one was important enough to make number 2.
For guns, to shoot whoever makes an unpopular
1760
speech.
that was made up, man. Like, come on.
1760. Well, let me tell you
That was
something.
back when guns were a little less dangerous and couldn't kill everybody
you know what?
at once.
That's a good
Well,
argument, though.
you know what? It's a great argument until you think of this. They're trying to ban semi-automatic weapons. They have been around since the 1800s.
What?
Without anyone saying, we got to ban these. They're too fucking modern.
Tommy guns?
And now, not Tommy guns, not shit like that. You know, you
have
can't
a
own a
Tommy
machine gun. No, you're not allowed to own fucking full automatics. I could buy a Tommy gun semi-automatic, but you got to pull the trigger every time you want a bullet to come
A
out. It's not just like,
semi-automatic.
yeah, you're not allowed to own a machine gun.
Then why did Capone have one?
People because he was a criminal.
Oh.
People think that you're able to go out and buy machine guns. They think an assault weapon. The Democrats and the liberals, they've done such a good job at fucking lying to people and making them think that people can go to a gun store and buy fully automatic machine guns that they call assault weapons. You know what an assault weapon is? It's a hunting rifle that has cool shit on it. It makes it look cool. Instead of the wood stock, it's maybe black plastic it looks like a military gun.
Okay.
It's got a nice scope on it, a nice little ACOG scope or something like that.
Why?
And then here's something they don't want, that they consider an assault weapon that they don't want you to have. A bayonet lug. Because how many fucking bayonet charges are people killed in?
Hey.
Right?
After you use up all your bullets, you
need
stab
something.
a motherfucker.
Now you're going to fucking charge into the fucking liquor store.
In case you're fighting Huns.
It's things like a folding stock. They don't like the folding stock because I guess you could conceal it better. But these are all things that like legal gun owners wouldn't do. It's people that don't own legal guns that do this fucking shit.
It's not necessary to have so many.
Nothing's necessary. Your hats aren't fucking necessary.
Sure they are. They keep the rain off.
Why do you have so many different hats? You need one fucking hat. Why?
It's not dangerous unless it's the same hat from
dangerous.
Goldfinger.
Your car's fucking dangerous. Oh, Odd Job's fucking hat. Yeah, watch that shit.
It's not dangerous. It's just, yours is you have a dangerous hobby.
It is not dangerous. Guns are not fucking dangerous.
Your hat is dangerous.
Do you buy
If you
all
treat
those
them
knives off the
nicely.
Home Shopping Network?
Nah, I hate knives. Fuck knives. What am I going to do? Step up to someone and stab them? Fuck that.
Sure.
I'd love to see somebody with a knife and then you pull out a gun and go, ha ha. It can work. I hate knives.
I don't think most people need guns, man.
What?
I think it's dangerous.
I am a white man.
Dangerous. You have daydreams and kooks, but most dangerous shit happens. White people. Here's the thing, for real. Dangerous white people kill everybody. Dangerous black people kill black people.
No.
Dangerous white people decide that they're gonna fucking shoot everybody in the Toys R Us. For no reason.
We have quality of crime, of murders. You guys have quantity.
Did you just fucking say quality of murders?
Yeah. We have quality of murders. You have quantity.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we got like the...
Fucking every high school, every McDonald's, every diner. Some people,
how often is that shit happening?
People sitting in a diner having some Hale and Hearty Hale or whatever the fuck they have.
How often is that happening?
A lot.
Bullshit. Every day you look at convenience store footage, you see some homeboy just pulling out a rifle on somebody.
They show you convenience store footage, but every day they don't fucking show you some sickening white guy who shoots up his goddamn.
Do you think fired? How cool?
He got fired from his job.
People would love to see that.
And got fucking and
the
shot
news
up
would show that in a second.
It happens all the time.
The news would show that in a second.
Black people don't just kill people.
You watch First 48. You watch First 48. It's the first 48 hours of an investigation of murder. It's 99.9% black people killing other black people.
And the 0.1 is what?
Is Hispanic. I've never seen a white guy on this show.
I don't understand. All I want you to do is take credit for your sickening crimes. You eat people.
What? Eat people?
You kill poor hookers that have nothing to do with nothing. They're just trying to fuck a person.
All right, white criminals. I thought you were talking about a big fucking black pot boiling in the jungle somewhere.
White murder. Or just white murder.
White murder is pretty gruesome.
Gruesome.
Because there's like reasons for it. You guys are just, you stepped on my foot. Let me shoot a 3-year-old and the grandmother walking by because I can't hit my fucking target.
A 3-year-old stepped on my foot and I shot him?
No. Some guy steps on your foot. You pull the gun out, you try to aim for him, and you hit grandma and some fucking kid in the playground.
You just made up a black crime. It doesn't exist.
It happens all the time. You're telling me little LaQuisha never gets shot in the playground?
My fucking girlfriend uses the word all the time. All the time. She said when she's explaining some shit I did 4 months ago. She says all the time.
All right, literal Patrice. I don't mean all the time.
Don't say all the time.
I mean, okay.
People
say most of the time.
To you.
It happens very often.
Very, very rare.
Very rare.
White guys kill their wives a lot more often than black guys.
Because black guys don't. Oh, I was going to say black guys kill their wives. I had an answer for that one.
We don't. We tell our wives to shut the fuck up so we don't have to choke them to death or put them in a freezer or feed them to some. Why do you own pigs? This is what I'm saying. White guys should not own pigs to feed your wife I just want you to take credit for a lot of the shit that we should be afraid of what you do.
Let me put it to you this way.
You're mass killers. Just say you're mass killers.
Yes, Whitey is mass killers. But let me tell you something. The odds that you're going to walk around and get killed by a white serial killer, or the odds that you're going to walk around and get killed by some a black thug, the black thug is so much more higher. Absolutely.
Can't be.
The crime stats, black on white crime is 3 times more than white on black crime.
That's an absolute.
I got that from stormfront.org.
You got it from the racial those pieces of shit?
Stormfront. I got that from AryanNation.org.
I have one of those guys as my friend.
Do you?
On MySpace.
Really?
When I was hosting your show, he goes, I go, hey, yeah, I'm going to be hosting the show. He goes, why should I listen to you, Sambo? On my friends. And then I wrote back, holy shit, Sambo? I had to laugh when I heard that.
That is old school.
That's some old school shit. That's like moon cricket.
moon cricket.
Pieces of shit. I'm so fed up with white people and your fucking new upsetness. You're really sicking me.
I'm very upset with black people and the same old.
Same old what?
That I fucking turn on the news. Every convenience store. Every closed circuit convenience store.
Why do you take the side of white people and you're not white?
I am white. I'm considered when I buy a pistol, I check white, and they don't go, "You're not white."
Why do you take the side of white all the time?
Because I'm white.
You're not white.
I'm European.
Exactly.
Italy is from fucking Europe.
You don't have anything to do with why black and white people don't like each other in this country.
Exactly. So why am I hated by black people so much?
I try to tell you, and you don't listen.
I'm listening.
White is like Hitler's mustache to black people. It's just what you are.
It's a symbol.
It's a symbol. We don't look at you like the oppressor.
Well.
Stop taking Stop being personal when black people say white. They don't mean you. You're a fucking eggplant. Your great-great-grandmother slept with a Moor.
Here he goes with the fucking true romance speech.
Yes. Give me my Chesterfield, nigga.
But wait, if Anthony's in East New York, those guys are going to look at him. They're not going to go, all right, he's not the man. They're going to go,
homie.
They're going to go, he's a cop. I guarantee you.
Well, wherever.
You walk through East New York, black people are not going to bother you in East New York.
Well, they may think he's like a local on some type of a weird Guatemalan or something. Some swarthy heroin dealer.
That's what I mean. You do look like the boss on a video game.
I'm the boss mob on a video game.
You're not a white guy. Opie looks more like a white guy than you do, like a traditional white guy. But you don't look like a traditional white guy.
That would not stop a criminal element from trying to do me harm or take my money.
I think an Italian would be more apt to do something bad to you than a black person.
The fuck out of here.
A black person has never done anything to you. That's the thing that's fucked up. Never. You've never put yourself in a position to have anything done to you.
One time in the 5th grade, I broke someone's thermos against a tree.
What?
You did something bad to a black person?
And the glass shattered in this thermos. Mm-hmm. And because I just wanted to hear the glass break. So I went back to class, and I'm up at the blackboard figuring out a little problem. And the door opens up.
What?
The chalkboard.
Go ahead.
And I'm figuring out a problem, and the door swings open, and there is the principal, the woman, and this young African-American boy. And all he did was look around the room, looked at me, and pointed at me, and then walked away. And then I got dragged into the office.
Actually, he was helping to stop crime. The crime that you was committing. And ever since then,
that motherfucker ratted me out.
That nigger rat.
He ratted me the fuck out.
Did the right thing.
He ratted me out.
You was a rotten kid. He actually told you like he was supposed to. And ever since then, you haven't liked black people.
When I was in Central Islip, I'd get shaken down for lunch money and things like that.
Black kids would rob you for your lunch money.
Give me 50 cents. Give me 50 cents. Give me 50 cents. I'd be like, oh, shit, I gotta give him 50 cents.
She said, no, thank you, I don't have it.
And they would do what they did to you. With your hat.
But he doesn't he doesn't dislike black people.
I don't either.
You hate black people.
I love you. I think you're great.
That doesn't count.
Why doesn't that count?
You like black person.
Yes.
All right. Why does everything have to be polarized?
I'm one of the good ones. According, I want you to like all of us because we really aren't for what we went through in this country.
Oh, here we go. Holy shit.
We should be hijacking.
What, when we were fucking on Conestoga wagons going west?
We should be hijacking everything and just driving and flying things into everything.
How
and
long?
We're not.
How
We've really never done anything.
long
We've never done anything to this country.
is this grudge? What? You haven't done anything to this
fixing
country.
These papers
Do you
here,
understand
saying to you that we
the
have
tax burden that is on this country
what the fuck
because
are you
of
talking about? Why would you even say some shit like that? What do you mean tax burden?
50% of the prison population is African American?
Is that
Do you
whose
know
fault?
what that costs?
That's
that's
100
Whitey's fault for poking at you.
That's because
You know what that costs?
Bernie Madoff is going to get 6 months.
Guy should have his head lopped off.
In his house.
Guy should have his head fucking cut off.
And
I have no problem with that.
The crimes that young black men commit, they put you in jail for a long time.
And why is that? What, murder?
Well, no.
Fucking rape?
Drug dealing.
Armed robbery?
Most of
I'm not talking about some guy selling a little weed. That's fine.
That's who's in jail.
But
that's who's in jail.
Oh, yeah?
We're not overwhelmingly murderers and rapists in jail. It's overwhelmingly drug dealers.
Mm-hmm.
And the drug crimes are crazy.
And the drug
crimes
culture
are racist.
The drug culture
You can have a fucking kilo of cocaine and do less time in jail than having a vial of crack selling it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And white guys are in jail for the major shit. Murder, armed robbery. Same thing. There's 2 million people in jail in this country. 1 million of them's white, but I know it's disproportionate. But it's disproportionate black people being sent to jail. I'm not trying to victimize it.
That's always the excuse.
Can we just say there's some legislative racism? Can we admit it?
No.
Can we just say that it's unfair? Do you think this country's fair to black folks? And unfair to white people? Are you?
No, I'm not
saying unfair. Do you expect white people to go with that?
I'm not saying unfair to white people. I'm saying that, especially in this day and age.
Be reasonable. We're vilified way more than we should be in this country. Be honest.
You know something?
For people who live with a color that has been very nasty, in the least to us, we're quite friendly. And in terms of what we should be in this country, we should be insurgents.
Because
in this country, but we're not.
Because over the years, it's only gotten better and better for black people.
Because somebody
said president.
Because somebody said you can't hang me. It got better. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's one step.
But see,
to tell you the truth, to be honest with you.
Fair enough. But here's my problem. Before he became president, and quite frankly, let me explain something to you also. That he's not. The fact is, Barack Obama being the president is a testimonial to how racist the country is.
Wow.
I'll tell you. Listen to me, because he's not black. He's not Compton black. He's not Bronx black. He's a fucking African who was raised by white people, but he's black only by his color. Because Africa accepts him as their own.
Right.
Africa doesn't look at him like he's a black American. They look at him as a first generation. That's what you should see him. I wish I was here when DL was here. They get on the news and they go, we look at you. Look at you niggas. You've been here 50 generations and you've done nothing. We think you are president. Filthy fucking Africans. But the reason he's black is because of his color, not because of what he's been through, and that's why this country's so fucked up.
Are you shitting me? Have you read his fucking book?
Why?
Have you listened to his speeches?
The experience of being his skin color makes him black in this country. That's what I'm saying. This country's so racist, and just because your skin color and you're fucking not white, but you embrace white. You're white because of your skin color, but not really because of who you are. You're not from whiteness.
What am
You're
I
an
fucking
immigrant.
wearing pants around my ass and
You're an
fucking
immigrant.
bling?
Yeah, but I could say that you know that you eat squingili and fucking blah blah blah, and you fucking steal fucking this,
European.
and you shake down this and shake down that.
I'm not a fucking Aryan, but I'm you know.
Anthony may not be white, but his hood is.
You're 100% Italian, Anthony.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And Italians have nothing to do with whiteness. You're
Are
more
you
black.
out of your fucking mind?
Hey, listen,
you're trying to make the whole planet black.
No, I'm not.
Fucking Arabs are black.
Negro. Arabs are black.
Stop it.
They're
Arabs.
All right, here's the thing.
They're Arabs.
Why don't you give Arabs Jesus like you should?
Well, I think we have. I think we pretty much.
No, you haven't.
No,
you haven't. No one's given. Why won't the Catholics?
Can't take down all those crosses in church and fucking spray paint them. Get the stain out.
It's easy. Just fucking paint over it. Why won't the Catholics give Arabs Jesus in the least? Why?
I don't know. They fucking
Because they're racist.
got used to the white guy.
White is right. That's why. It's a racist country. Just stop.
Sorry that the made-up fucking fairy tale of Jesus, the guy isn't fucking.
He is a real human being. All of a sudden,
how do you know?
Oh, okay. So when he looks like Saddam Hussein, he's a figment. But when he looks like Rob Seeger, when he looks like
Ted Nugent,
Tom Petty, he's an actual existing human being, right? That's what I'm saying. Just stop. All we want to do is have you admit that there is racism. See, the thing is, it's hard to talk to you because you're an admitted racist.
I just want the disproportionate amount of crime to stop. That's all I want.
How much crime
all I want.
can black people actually
I want to be
commit?
able to relate to black people more.
We don't commit that fucking much crime.
I want to be able to relate to black people more.
There's only a few
There's
people.
such a different culture that I can't relate. I watch
You don't
shows.
want to relate.
I can't. No, I can't relate. If I went
You
to
don't
a
even
party,
have black friends.
if I went to
You
some
don't have
fucking,
black friends.
let me say something. If I went to some fucking house party where hip hop's fucking blaring and guys, girls fucking dancing, shit like that, I would be so fucking out of place. Not out of hatred.
Okay, so if I came over your house and it's just a bunch of quiet white boys playing
You know
poker
white people better than I know black people.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. I'll go over your house and it'll be you and fucking Danny and somebody else drinking and being dead serious playing poker. And I'm like, where's the bitches and where's the music, you fucking losers? But that's your thing. That's your thing.
Yeah.
And the women will be wherever the fuck they are, somewhere doing coke at the pool, and you guys will be fucking drinking beer. And I'll be like,
You've been over my house?
Can somebody have fun? That's what I'm saying. It's not like, there's pit bulls and fucking dice going on at my fucking house if there's a party.
That's what I picture.
Norton's been at my fucking house.
You should have fun. Like, black parties are always fun because you know when it's over when someone comes in with a machine gun and clears the fucking place out.
And Norton always leaves my house when all the black, because the white people come exactly on time. If I say 3, it'll be all the white people there at 3.
Yeah.
And then at 5, all the black people come. And Norton has a way to leave at 5:15.
Oh, really?
I usually have spots, but once I start noticing, like, all right, I've never done a show with him. I've never done a show with him. If I don't know if they're fucking comics or Crips, I go.
Will you just stop? Stop.
I am stopped.
Stop.
What am I doing?
I am stopped.
Just stop your just buy your guns and fucking stop.
I do. I keep to myself.
Stop vilifying black people, man.
I keep to myself. I have more in common.
We are so. we really love this country. We've done nothing but good things for this country, man.
Stop about the peanut.
Compared. Hey, guess what? Hold the fuck up. Stop the presses.
Uh-oh.
What?
I didn't realize this.
I'm not going to like this.
Wait a second. I'm going to have a fact every day.
All right.
I'm going to call in with a new black fact. Jack Johnson invented the monkey wrench.
All right, that's just, let me fucking...
Jack Johnson...
Why would you play into his head?
Why would you give everybody that?
Someone said, whose wrench is this?
Oh, my God. Yeah. Why would you do that? You're too smart for that, Patrice.
He used to...
What is wrong with you?
He used to tighten screws with his hands.
Yeah.
And he couldn't tighten it.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to do.
So he created the patent for the monkey wrench.
He didn't actually do that. He got the patent. He did not create. He got the patent.
He got the patent, which is the creation of the
And then Elvis stole it from him.
Yeah, he didn't. He actually did not create that. I don't know if that's right or
what he's
wrong.
talking about. He's lying.
But I wanted to show you how he didn't know if it was right or wrong either.
He created the patent.
All right, can we agree on?
Someone stole it.
Can we agree that we like porn stars because we got one waiting to come in here? So we're gonna take a break and talk to Gina Lynn, a friend of the show.
I'm stopping.
Will you stop?
And hopefully,
you're an influential man.
No.
Stop having people afraid of black folks. We don't do anything anymore.
I don't. What?
Never done anything.
Well, not you.
Not any of us.
Disproportionate number.
Disproportionate in jail, not disproportionate of committing crimes.
Disproportionate.
I will say
The same black people that terrorize Harlem is terrorizing black people.
Look,
They're not
I'll admit
terrorizing white
it's.
people.
Well, yeah, there's
And
a
it's
lot of
only
black
a
on
few
black.
motherfuckers who are
A
terrorizing.
lot of black on black crime. But
and we get that from Africans.
But
we get that from Africans.
Oh, I know.
That's
They're
the shit we get
constantly
from them.
hacking each other up with
Fucking
machetes for
genocidal maniacs.
genocide.
I'm not attached to
they're
Africans.
insane
bro.
over there.
I don't even fuck
I've
with
never
them.
had anything done to me by a black person. Now that
Of
I
course
think about
not.
it,
Hey, one
You
punch
was
you in
almost
the face.
raped, right?
You're almost raped.
almost
Buffalo?
raped. Thank
Yeah.
God, he decided I was a man instead of a woman, and I got punched on a basketball court and knocked out cold.
Which is you didn't add, but see, you're an athlete. Anthony's not an athlete.
No,
He doesn't have. You've never had personal contact. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Non-athletic people should never be racist because you never had that personal contact and that mano a mano, and you've never stood side by side with somebody of a different race and had to do something for the better cause. You've never had synergy with a black person, and you should get that.
I think I have with you.
Yeah, but you
It
need-
ends right at 11, though. Stop with that
we're like
shit.
that.
Gives us
fucking-
great
the
radio
wolf
at
and the-
11.
the
You don't
wolf
even
and
know
the
he's
dog.
alive.
That punch the clock when they're done?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what that
See you
relationship
in the morning, friend.
Patrice, my story's simple because I picked a sport where a lot of black people, they play it.
And you know that.
basketball.
We
And
talk
it's stupid-
shit and
it's
you-
stupid to say they don't, right? And I wasn't talking shit. He was on my team, and you've heard the story. He shot a 3-pointer, beautiful, and I turned to him and I called him the N-word because that's what everyone on the court was saying.
But you said it
But I was
angrily pointing.
No, I didn't. I was naive.
You said 3-pointer, nigger. What?
I go, nice shot, because everyone else was
Nice
doing
shot,
it.
nigga.
But I learned
yeah.
I learned the lesson. I guess I was wrong. I got
Was you his friend or you just was on his team?
I thought we were friends, sure. And I got knocked the fuck out. One
That
punch.
was an
out.
unfair knockout, I will say. I'm
I
on
was
your side.
out.
That was an unfair knockout.
Well, I didn't start hating black people. I figured, wow, I got to learn something here because why the fuck?
See?
I got to
See?
stop watching First 48. I got to stop watching that
Can you
goddamn
stop?
show.
And
I'm scared.
and
I think
the
every
web
middle-aged
surfing,
white guy
Anthony.
is a fucking.
The
is
web
gonna
surfing.
tie
That's
you
true.
up.
The
See?
web surfing.
That's true, Ant.
The
That
web
is true.
surfing.
What?
The
You don't
web
go to very
surfing.
good websites. That is true.
I go to all kinds of websites.
Yes,
I
you
go
do.
to the black extremist websites. They're crazy too.
The
Crazy
black
motherfuckers.
Which ones?
The ones with the Israelites where fucking Whitey
Yeah.
sucks and this one and
They're reasonable.
Yeah,
Reasonable.
Israelites are a lot more reasonable than.
But Patrice, I had to educate myself after that. I was like, wow, why the fuck would he turn on me like that?
Well, because he's,
Like
you know.
that.
I was checking out David Duke's website yesterday. He does hate Jews a lot more than he hates black people.
I think Jews are high up because I think they're high up because
As far
essentially
as-
I don't
yeah.
think white supremacists respect black people as much as they respect Jews.
Oh my God.
They hate
Jews are number one.
white supremacists. Hate.
Jews are number one, by the way.
I got to go to my bank.
They hate Jews.
Yeah.
They consider them like the Antichrist. The
I
whole
think they
it
have
goes a lot deeper.
A lot more respect. I think in terms of black people, they hate us in a very you should be our pets kind of way. And it's like,
Yeah, they just see it as like the white man's burden kind of thing.
and but
Yeah.
Jews they look at as
Jews
who
are
run
like-
the world or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They actually think they are spawn of Satan.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
I got a tinkle.
Watch this market collapse.
It's fucking horrible.
Citibank just announced that.
Has the market had one up day since
Dude,
Obama's
hear
been
me
in?
out. It's breaking news. Citibank, the government's going to own 36% of Citibank
Is that bad or good?
under the new rescue plan.
Oh boy.
Watch this market collapse.
Let's
Now
see.
this is almost socialism and communism basically, but is it Obama's fault?
Breaking news.
Well,
This
Obama
was nice to set up before this motherfucker got
Obama's
in.
very socialist.
I don't know what the fuck Bush was looking at.
He was busy.
This stuff was on the horizon.
Yeah, he was busy
like,
raising oil prices.
He was-
Yeah.
and he stole about a good $75 billion before he got the fuck out of here. Nice robbery.
Yeah, he just took off, man. He was like,
Raised the oil prices to about 500. Bam. Now it's back down to $1.50, and we got raped for like a good 3 months, and we don't know why. And it's like, wow, it's back down to $1.50.
He saw that he had to have seen us coming, and he did nothing. Bush.
He didn't give a fuck.